Hi there, welcome to this beginner friendly guide to PHP data types. If you are a slow learner, don't worry, we are going step by step, nice and easy. Let's learn how PHP handles the stuff inside our variables. Ready? Let's go. First, what are data types? Think of variables like container. PHP needs to know what type of stuff is inside each container. This type is called a data type. PHP has 8 main data types. Here's a quick tour. The type Boolean, example true or false, description like a light switch on or off. Second one, the integer, this is a whole number, no decimal numbers. Third, float data type like 3.14 or it may be negative number also, minus 0.5, the number with decimals. The fourth one, string, inside character set inside double quotes, text wrapped in quotes. The fifth one is array, a list like a shopping list. And then object, this is a complex structure for advanced coding. Resource, database links, example for database links, a reference to external tools like files. At last, null variable, an empty container, no value assigned. Now, here are something cool. PHP is loosely typed. That means you do not need to tell PHP what type the variable is. It just figures it out on its own. For example, first variable, it is an integer. It is an integer. The second, same variable name. Now it is a string. Okay, sounds flexible, right? But be careful, it can lead to confusing bugs if you are not paying attention. The third, how to check types. PHP gives us easy to use tools called is functions to check types. Let's look at a few. Is int. Okay, inside that we can pass a variable as a parameter. It checks is it an integer. Okay, the second is underscore string, it checks is it a string. A third example is underscore null, is it empty variable, it's checking it is a empty variable. The fourth, step by step code. Okay, let's walk through a simple example to see these types in action. Just follow me. The step 1, declare variable empty container. The testing is a empty variable. By using is null, the statement, using the echo, it will print 1 because it's checking whether it is a null variable. Yes, of course it is a null variable, so it return 1 to the user. Okay, because the testing variable is null. The step 2, assign an integer value to particular variable. I am checking with is int. Now it's hold an integer. Yes, it is a integer, right? So it will display 1 as a result. The third, now I am assigning a string to particular variable using double quotes. I'm checking is underscore string. Yes, now it holds a string value. Okay, the output will 1. The fourth, I'm going to assign a float value for the same variable. Just checking with is underscore float. So yes, it is a float variable. The output will 1. The fifth, assigning a Boolean value, either true or false. I'm just assigning true to the same variable. I'm checking with is underscore bool. The output will 1. The step 6, I am assigning an array to same variable. Array is like a list of items. Again I am checking using is underscore array. Yes, it is array type, so it will display 1 as a output. The common mistakes and how to avoid them. So before that, see how the types changes depending on the values we assign. That is why we call PHP being flexible. Okay. Now warning signs and fix-it tips. Let's look at a common mistake. Here I am assigning integer value inside double quotes. Look like a number but it's a string. Okay. When I am trying to add the string like a number with integer value, it works but it's risky. Always check before you do math. That's why we look is functions. So the better way to fix this, we need to check before do the math function using is underscore int or numeric. If it is true means the math calculation going to done. Boom, now it is a safer. The key takeaways: PHP guesses the type based on value. The second, use is functions to avoid mistakes. Null means a variable exists but holds nothing. At last, always check the type before doing operation. You did it. Now you know how PHP handles different types of data. Just keep practicing, use those is functions and you will be coding smarter in no time. If this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your fellow slow learner. Happy coding. Thank you.